Welcome back to Oshkosh Today, and thank you for joining us. The Friends of OCM Student Athlete of the Year Scholarship is a very well-respected title here in Oshkosh. We've narrowed it down to 6 finalists, and we'll have each finalist come in on Oshkosh Today every month to interview and tell us why they deserve this very coveted title of Student Athlete of the Year here in Oshkosh. So we've got our second finalist in the studio today, Zac Hassman, accompanied by his football coach, Chris Kujawa. Thank you so much, gentlemen, for joining us today.
Great to be here.
Great to have you. So, Zac, first of all, we've got to get a little bit of an overview here. You've got a lot going on. Why don't you tell us first what sports you're involved with at Oshkosh North and how long you've been involved with them?
Right. Well, I've been playing basketball for as long as I can remember, and I played varsity for 3 years. Actually, my sophomore year was kind of varsity and JV. And then I also played football with Coach here, which we had some very successful seasons.
Absolutely.
And it was a great time. So I lettered 3 years, but I've been a starter for 2 on varsity. And I also did track freshman year, but I had to quit that due to some injuries and stuff. So unfortunately,
he'll be back this year.
Yeah.
He doesn't know it yet.
I don't know it yet, I
this
guess. But yeah.
Yes, and Coach Kujawa, you're also the track coach as well. So
one of them, yes, I'm an assistant track coach.
Yes, so you're very familiar with Zachary here, and have quite a bit of history with him, I'm sure.
Absolutely.
And Zac, in your application essay, you talked about how, as a grade schooler, you would sit on the bleachers and watch the high school athletes doing their thing and just fantasizing about one day being a Spartan athlete. Now you're living that dream. What's it like now being the role model, the one that the kids are looking up to? I mean, you've been in that position looking up to them. What's it like being in that position now?
Well, it really is great. It's a great opportunity that I've gotten to have. And like you said, as a kid, I was in the North bleachers, looking at those guys and just wanting to be, like them. And so now that I am a varsity athlete, where I have a lot of kids watching me and everything, it's just important that I'm a positive role model in their lives. And I know a lot of kids, that are in the stands because I, just through various volunteer opportunities that I've had. And so it's great after a game just to get to talk to them and say, hey, how you doing, what's up? And just try to be a positive role model. And again, I talked about that a lot in my essay. And so it's just a great opportunity. And so you do some,
little coaching type of things with volunteer activities with the kids as well.
Right. I don't actually do that right now, but my freshman and sophomore year, I did some volunteering with the basketball program. Where I just went in and I helped them, and that's how I actually got to know a lot of the kids that I know now, because I just helped them out, maybe taught them little things here and there and just talked to them and had a good time.
I can imagine that when you're playing and you see some of those kids in the stands, they're your favorite fans.
Definitely, no doubt about that, yeah.
Yeah, and so Coach Kujawa, you've been working with Zac for a while now. How have you seen him, what's it like having him on the team, as a player and as a person?
Well, as a player, you can kind of see from just listening to him talk, he's a very excited young man. He plays with a lot of intensity, plays with a lot of emotion. He's a leader on the field, and his work ethic is pretty impressive with what he does at practice and what he does in the off season. As a person, you're probably not going to find a better young man than this. This is kind of what a lot of parents would hope that their son would be. You hear about the volunteer work, and he's done countless hours of community service volunteer work. He's also worked a lot of our youth football camps and just been a tremendous role model that way. He's set up some volunteer work for our football program this year, where we helped the Boys and Girls Club and put together backpacks to them. And so we had probably about 60 or 70 football players come in and help put that stuff together. But he kind of spearheaded that and organized the kids into doing that. He's a model of integrity, and it's just the way he conducts himself at all times. It's just it's his habit. That's how he does it.
It's amazing, and you can definitely see that integrity, like you said, transfer from the field to life in general. So.
Absolutely.
And like Coach Kujawa was saying, you are not only busy with sports, you've got a ton of other stuff going on outside of sports. One of those things is an extremely popular group at Oshkosh North right now is communities. Maybe you can tell us a little bit about your experience with that and how you got involved.
Yeah. Well, that was a great opportunity I had, and I'm not in that anymore, just due to a lot of advanced classes that I can't fit in my schedule. But that was a really great opportunity, like I said, because it gave me so many chances to go out in the community and do volunteer work. And what communities is basically it's like it counts for 3 of your classes at North. And it's like a kind of school within a school, technically. And so yeah, that gave me countless opportunities, to volunteer and everything like that. So that's a really good program. So.
Yes, we love the Communities program. We've worked with them several times at the city. And you know, volunteer work, you said, is very important to you. Anything else that you've got going on right now, volunteer-wise?
Well, yeah, right now I'm doing a lot of things. I volunteer at my church about twice monthly, and I just got done with that. I did it last Sunday. And got to go interact with the kids, which is always fun. I kind of help with Sunday school, and that's a great thing, fun thing I do. And then also coming up through Rotary, I'm involved in Rotary. I'm the treasurer and the public relations, and have been for 2 years now. Through that, I actually have a really unique opportunity coming up this Monday, I think it is. So pretty soon, I'm going to Evergreen Retirement Community. Really? And I am interviewing people, residents there, the retirement community. And I'm just going to talk with them, and then at the end, I think we meet with them like 9 times, and I'm writing their life story. So that's
my gosh.
I know, that's an incredible opportunity. I'm looking forward to it so much. And I've done kind of something similar to that. I did a video interview with veterans through communities. So that was a lot of fun, and I just wanted to do it again. So the opportunity came up through Rotary, and you know, I took it right away because that's something that I look forward to doing. So,
you can't pass up an opportunity like that.
Not.
So you're so busy all the time, and you know, you're a senior in high school now, and you've got to be thinking and planning for post high school. Anything major planned for college?
Yeah, well, I want to go to either Madison or Marquette, and I'm not sure yet, but I do want to be a mechanical or a chemical engineer. And I just really have a passion for science and mathematics, and I consider myself strong in those areas. So yeah, so I want to pursue that career. Do
you plan on continuing your sports career as well?
Unfortunately, you know, I'm not good enough to go to the next level. If I could, I would, because I absolutely love sports. But it's been a great opportunity that I've had the past couple years and really all my life playing sports. You know, just through high school and everything. And I'm going to miss it, but hopefully I'll be able to still, you know, continue with intramurals and everything I can do.
And I'm sure you'll be very busy with your engineering.
Oh yeah, no, definitely, because that's not easy, but yeah.
Great. Well, we have a little plaque here to present to you as being one of our 2015 finalists for our Student Athlete of the Year. So here is that. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Yes, and thank you both so much for coming in today. One more final note, Coach Kujawa, any advice for Zach going forward here?
Well, I think just keep being who you are. Everything he does has been the right thing. He continues to do the right things. People follow him. He's a natural leader. I don't know if he realizes how much of a leader is just by his actions, but he will, if he continues doing what he currently is doing now, I just hope he remembers the Oshkosh football program and likes to make a donation after all those millions that he makes.
After that
he will be a very successful adult. There's no doubt in my mind.
Wonderful. Well, again, thank you both so much for coming in today. It was great having you.
Great to be here.